Hello there. Welcome to Engineering Drawing Made Easy.
Okay, so now we have both the front view and the top view done, right? I believe I've not left anything out. So um, the previous part has been to replicate this orthographic view, the front view and the top view. Now that we have the same thing replicated, we go on to what this particular session is requiring us to do, and that is the sectioning view. Now, if you've watched the first introductory video, you know what section is about, why we do the sectioning, and then whatever we'll be doing here wouldn't be new to you. But what we are basically trying to do is that the section line here is given section AA, right? The requirement is to draw the section view AA. So our section line goes through the middle portion here, and then we want to view the hidden features within the figure, right? Now the section line is on the top view, and then it's projecting upwards. So we'd see the section view on the front view here. I mean, that is you're following the projection line, right? So it projects onto the front view, and then that is how you know where to draw your section view. Yes. Now, um, would draw the section line in our work here because it's part of the thing, right? But you have to take a careful look at what you have here, right? Try and understand exactly what it is, and then you would see what is hidden and what is not hidden. Okay, so now to know what is hidden, we do some mapping of the parts here onto the work so that we can see that if we take a full section, right? A full section of this, would see that what would know what view we'll be looking at. Okay, this is all about imagination. Yes, if this is new to you, um, it might be hard for you to imagine. But if you have done this week before, there's no first session view, you wouldn't have an issue. Now, if you take a careful look, this line here and then this line here, and almost every part you see here, okay, because the front view, all those parts are what you see at the edge here. Okay, so if you cut it in middle, some parts would come, some parts would not come. Okay, so if you take a careful look, this line here is a straight continuous line because it's a line for the edge here. Okay, but if you cut it into half and you're viewing the middle half, this line wouldn't show as a straight continuous line because then it's the edge here, so it wouldn't come. Okay, it would be so with this particular one here because then this is part of the edge here. Okay, so there are some things that are outlined. If you cut into half, you see some things which are outlined, but some views too wouldn't come because then they are parts of the edge views, which are not necessarily visible inside the drawing. And then these parts here, which are hidden lines, right? Now it would appear clearly visible. So them, instead of being thin line, short dashes, there'll be continuous line. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go right ahead into doing it, and then hopefully you get the understanding from there. But if there are some things that you don't understand, you leave it in the comment section, and then would work on that. Yes, because this has to do with your imagination. I am seeing the session view clearly with my mind here, right? How much you practice or how often you practice would also determine how quick you see the views in your mind. So I start by cleaning some of the lines that would not be visible within the work, within the session view. And then one key part would be these lines that goes through these ones here. Now, the lines in between here too would clean some of them. That is why I spent some initial time at the beginning of this video to try and explain what needs to be clean and what stays, right? So um, that comes from understanding the view. Hopefully, I'll read for your questions in the comment section, and I'll see how best I'll answer you. But these lines all would be cleaned as well, because then they wouldn't be visible when you cut it into half and then you are viewing the middle part.
If this lesson is helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss upcoming tutorials.
Okay, so going on, we are still clearing some things. So right now, I've just started with the section view, right? And the section view is mostly similar to this, but then some things look different. That is for the full view. Okay, so I've cleaned out most of this line, which wouldn't show up in the middle um view. Okay, and then if you have a look here, there's this line here. Now this line here is at the edge, right? But then if you cut it into two, you wouldn't see anything coming from this part here. You'd see a line here as well, because then it will be the outline, right? But in this particular edge view here, it's not the same in the middle. So that one too, you clean it as well. Okay. So now we've cleared most of the edge views that will not be visible in the section view AA, right? The section A is a full section, the section that goes throughout the entire body. Let me even represent it here. Right. So now we are drawing a section view AA. I mean, this representation is also really important. If you are drawing a section view, this ought to be there, right? Or else your work will cease to make complete sense. Now, the next thing is that we have taken out the the views that will not be visible in the section view, or okay, not necessarily views, but then the features. Yes, let me put it that way. So we are in the process of drawing a section view AA, right? First, I've cleared or erased all the features that would not be visible in the section view AA. Okay, now the next thing is to make visible, or yes, make visible all the hidden views that will be visible now in the section view AA. So we have these holes here that initially we drew with short dashes because they are hidden features. But now with our section view AA, it is a visible view now. So we go on and make it take continuous lines. Okay, now so um our section view AA here is almost complete, right? Uh we've made the hidden views visible now, and then the visible views that are not necessarily in the middle portion where the section line goes through to, we've taken it out. Okay, now the last part would be our section lines. Now the section line goes through the entire view, and it mostly goes through the features of the figure that the section line pass through. So like any solid part that the section line goes through, you hatch it, right? And then you skip the holes. So if it's a hole, I mean, it's an empty space, so there will be no section lines. That representation helps whoever will be reading your drawing to understand, okay, so these are the solid parts of the feature, and then this part here is a hole, this part here is, or this part here is a hole. So that is why section lines don't go through here. Now, if you read your lecture notes well or learn more, you see that there are some parts too that you don't hatch. Okay, and then that would be parts like ribs, and then webs, and then shafts, and then some other figures. And then the reason why we don't hatch them there, you can find out later. But let's just focus on this figure, and then let's see how we would hatch this figure out. So I finished all the section lines. It was a lot, and then to be honest with you, it's not an easy task, right? You have to do everything, and you have to do everything well. Now, I'd caution you, uh, visit your lecture notes or your handouts, see how sectioning is done, right? I mean, these are lines that you have to draw consistently throughout the week, and it's not fun, and it's not entirely easy as well. If you make a mistake in this, too, I mean, it's wrong, right? I've seen students that they don't take their time to diligently do the whole thing, and they mess up the whole thing, right? So even with this, I made some petty mistakes where the lines kind of extend beyond where they are supposed to be, right? And then they go into parts that they are not supposed to be. So I'll just have to clean them. Okay, I just have to clean them. And then some parts too are not long enough. What I'm trying to say is that when it comes to the section and then the hatching lines, you take your time, and then you do work, and then you do it neatly. Anything else aside that is not recognized. Okay, I'd suggest to you that you go take your time, watch the introductory video again, get more understanding on sectioning, and then you can come back to this, and then this would make a lot more sense to you. Once again, once I was doing the section lines, I realized how happy I wasn't, or how not happy I was, yes, trying to do the section line, and I'm sure you'd feel the same as well, because it's kind of a pain, right? But you need to do the right thing. So um watch the introductory video again. That gives you further understanding into it, and then you can see exactly what to do with this. So this is a session view AA. And if you take a look at this figure here, there are more session views that we can draw, right? Because then you have this figure that kinds of go down in that direction. See, take a look at this, take a look at this. It's a symmetric figure, but it's kind of tapers going this way, right? So the distance here is different from the distance here, is different from the distance here. And if you know the various types of sectioning, there's another kind of section that we can do. Okay, so this is one section that we can do on it, and that's the full section that we've done. We can do another section again, and then you'd see um that section will be in the next video. But now I want you to put in the comment section what next section view we can draw from this figure. See you in the next video.